God, I love that.
1,000 years ago. Apparently this was also the last hand cell animated Mega Man intro. Of which there was, I guess there was only like 3.
Yeah.
So not that big of a deal, I suppose.
God, I always love this intro theme.
The days before we got all the lyrical opening songs. Like Japan. Starring this guy and this girl who, well, she shows up in 2 games, but Double only shows up in 1 game.
And this dude. Who's fighting Zero. Because they really seem to be enjoying themselves.
They never really specify on that point either. It's like they just know each other because Zero is fucking his sister.
I wonder if they were actually fucking.
X looking very much not like a teenager.
Right.
The world's largest chin.
Yes. This game had some great animation in the cutscenes, not gonna lie.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Every animated intro, mandatory.
Right.
I should have been a dick and played the Japanese version.
I'm glad you didn't. I have the hugest nostalgia boner right now.
I mean, I could play Zero, but why in God's name would I do that?
Playing as Zero is hard. It's a lot easier in X5.
When it wasn't just like an afterthought.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans.
Now,
and
the voice
continue to
acting,
cut down the rebels.
not so great.
Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
I don't know, Sigma sounds fine. Spoilers, it's Sigma, by the way.
Their sole
Right, I think they figured that out.
Who failed to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess
Well.
enough power to destroy them.
How dare the Reploids not obey the humans who made them, and also kind of prefer that they don't kill them.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Sure, I'll just go home and put my mouth back
You
on.
will change your mind soon, I assure you.
At least General had the good sense to tell Sigma to fuck off.
When he was like 10th the scale.
Right. See, this is obvious proof that the bosses are huge in the X games just to make them stand out. They are actually normal people-sized in, quote, real life.
To make them, you know, easier to hit for you.
That too, yeah. I didn't do a particularly good job of adapting this for the other side, I don't think. Not that there was much of X4 really involved in the comic.
I don't need your charity game. Giving me a 1-up as the first fucking drop. Fuck you.
I do constantly use this charging animation for everyone on the other side because I don't like the X5 and 6 one.
I don't even recall there being a difference.
There's a difference. See, it's a swirly kind of vortex thing around X in this game, but in 5 and 6 it's more of a... It looks more like Mega Man's charging animation in, like, Mega Man 8.
Sucking in lines.
Yeah. Now, a funny thing to note, X has, you know, the X5 and 6 charging animation in X5 and 6, but if you are playing a Zero in X5 and you fight X toward the end of the game, then he has the X4 charging animation. Like, all of his sprites are from X4.
Well, I mean, it's because all his weapons are from X4
Right.
that he usually threw away between games. Just not this time.
Except, yes, for some reason he decided to keep the X4 weapons, but not use them unless he's fighting Zero. I don't get it.
It's too late, X. I already done blowed it up. X just like, wow, excuse me, do I look like Zero to you?
So, for some reason, I decided that the city Sky Lagoon crashes into in the other side was Dayton, Ohio.
Because fuck Ohio.
Apparently.
I think I prefer X4's talking mugshots.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I like the art in X4 in general.
Also, I don't think well, I suppose everybody who watches this is probably going to get the other side references.
Possibly. I mean, it is linked on the Wikipedia page, or yeah, the
TV tropes
TV tropes page. That's the one.
I was going to say, wow, did we move up in the world and get a Wikipedia page?
No.
I was going to say, my viewer count does not substantiate this claim at all.
Right. Now, confession, I don't think I have ever beaten X4 without the ultimate armor. And I have never beaten it with Zero.
There's an achievement for beating it with doing all of these things. I was kind of surprised when I got it. I'm just like, oh, I mean, I beat the game originally without even knowing the ultimate armor existed, so...
Yeah. And I find it odd that there's an achievement for doing it, because you have to put in a cheat code to even get the ultimate armor in the first place. It's not like X5 where you can find the damn thing.
The only game where you can find it.
Yes.
Because they realized, oh shit, this is actually kind of broken. So, never mind.
But to be fair, in X5, you have to go through the most dick move stage in the entire game with no armor to get the damn thing. So, it's a trade-off at that point.
And then there's Eargon. Whatever the fuck this thing's name was.
I used bits and pieces of this guy to sprite Velgater Sigma in X4-ish style. But,
what is the point of this boss? Other than there to be one on the intro stage.
Right.
That's it.
Pretty much.
The only reason he's here.
Well, he is the thing that attacked Sky Lagoon.
One of the things. Dude,
right, but he is the one that was directly attacking you toward the beginning in the intro stage.
Dude, look at me. I'm the Colonel. Look at my hat. Look at my Colonel hat.
Look at my ridiculous chin guard!
Protecting me from any kind of uppercut whatsoever.
Correct.
And his weird, like, teardrop-shaped eyes.
Now, this is where things go off the rails. All X did was ask Colonel to follow him back to Maverick Hunter HQ and talk it over.
No!
No. I will not let you sully my honor by demanding that I talk to people.
How dare you expect me to participate in due process? Meanwhile, General, like, maybe I shouldn't have sent Colonel out there.
So really, this entire disaster that is the X4 storyline is all a misunderstanding perpetuated by stupid pride.
He can teleport? What the fuck? Which they already are, because I decided it just now.
Right. I'm still kind of boggled that you can find Repliforce equipment in Mega Man Zero... What is it? Mega Man Zero 2? It might be the first one. I don't know.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans.
Blame Colonel.
Suffer this indignity and
It's all his fault.
we will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators.
Meanwhile, Repliforce, yeah, rebellion.
We must balance
I said not rebellion.
our rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary
They're all just
for all
generic
our own
robots, really.
utopia. Let us
I mean,
forge onward towards
half of them look like
era
Duo.
for the Repliforce.
The Navy ones have the little sailor
I
tops,
too
and
share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice.
I am
Let us
British.
fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
none of you are actually going to fight, but the rest of Repliforce actually just went home. And left it to basically General and Colonel.
Pretty much.
The general has finally taken action. And now, my maverick hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Definitely not Sigma. Sigma went home to his, well, apparently, like, low-budget apartment.
Oh god, this stage sucks theme.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Say hello to the background I have used for, like, most of the other side. Like, I'm pretty sure this exact backdrop is in, like, 50% of the comics.
Meanwhile, X like, hold on, did you just call me my liege? I wonder if this is one of those things where it was just, like, in the Japanese version, double called him, like, senpai or something.
Probably so, yeah.
Or otherwise referred to him respectfully.
I think calling him Sir is fine because, you know, X is a
Senior
elite
officer.
maverick hunter. But, yeah, the my liege thing is kind of weird.
Like, whoa, back up. What did you call me, you fat piece of shit? Who literally just walked in here and said he was on tour? And X literally never questions it.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like, it's kind of weird.
Really? Why is he a traitor? Because he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight X and or Zero.
Pretty much. That's all it boils down to. I am going to blow up a city and betray the Maverick Hunters because I want to spar with X.
It's like, dude, you literally could have just asked.
Right.
Yeah,
And
but
I mean-
it wouldn't have been a fight to the death, though. What?
I'm pretty sure if you just, maybe not X, but if you asked, like, Zero to fight you to the death, he'd probably be down for it.
Like, yeah, sure, I'll kick your ass. Shit, I'll kick your ass, I'll kick your next body's ass, I'll kick his ass, too. He's not even involved.
As that's just the kind of guy Zero is.
We're going to the jungle.
I was gonna say, if you started with any other stage except for this one, you're a fool.
Well, I mean, you don't have to start with this stage. Any other stage is really viable. Anyway, we're gonna go to the jungle. Next time on Radical Bromance, though.
Right.